Welcome to aminacademy.com. Let us discuss about the real heroes of India freedom fighters, Veeran Alagumuthu Kone. Maveeran Alagumuthu Kone is considered India's first freedom fighter. Born on July 11, 1710 in Kattalankulam, Thoothukkudi district. Ruled as the king of Kattalankulam from 1710 to 1750. Military career fought against the British in Tamil Nadu from 1752 to 1759. Battle victories won a war against Colonel Eran Keiran's army in 1755 with the help of Travancore. Battle defeat defeated in battle against the British and Maruthanayagam forces in 1759. Executed on July 19, 1759 by being tied to the mouth of a cannon and shot. The Tamil Nadu government has built a memorial in Kattalankulam to honor him. Maveeran Alagumuthu Kone, 11th July 1728 to 19th July 1759, was first Indian freedom fighter from the Kattalankulam in Thoothukkudi district. He was an Indian polyglot who revolted against the British presence in Tamil Nadu. He waged a war against the presidency armies in 1750 to 1759. He became a military leader in the town Ettapuram and ruler of Kattalankulam. In 1759, the Alagumuthu Kone, the war force of Alagumuthu Kone along with the Travancore force fought against Colonel Eran Keiran's army and won. Alagumuthu Kone was defeated in battle against the British and Maruthanayagam forces in 1759. By Maruthanayaga's maneuver, Alagumuthu Kone stood smiling in front of the cannons and was blasted by the cannon and shattered into thousands of pieces. Now let us discuss detail about Alagumuthu Kone once again. The early part of the 18th century was a confusing period in the history of Tamil Nadu. Arcot Nawab Muhammad Ali got back his throne after a long battle with his adversary, Chanda Sahib. It was the British who helped him in the Carnatic Wars to remain his position of Nawab. He owed a lot of money to the British in place of the war expenses. Unable to pay back, he handed over the right to collect the tax from polygarchs, the chieftains who ruled the southern part of the Tamil Nadu. Polygarchs were already resisting the tax collection from Nawabs, citing there is no jurisdiction of Nawabs in the areas ruled by them. Now that the collection went to the British, it gave them more reasons not to pay the tax. Enraged by this, the East India Company resorted to collecting taxes by force. They had used mercenaries along with their army to subdue the rebels. Yusuf Khan, who was or originally known as Maruthanayagam, was one such person employed by the British. He got converted to Islam when he was serving under Chanda Sahib and hence charged his name. Yusuf Khan was sent along with Colonel Eran in 1755 to subdue the polygarchs around Madurai, and they were fairly successful during the expedition. After the gap of 4 years, in 1759, Yusuf Khan was sent again to Madurai as an independent commander and in charge of collecting taxes from the Nekattan Seval, and Ettapuram. Palayam was ruled by Jagavira Rama Ettappar. He was assisted by an able leader, Alagumuthu Kone, who was ruling the Kattalankulam region. Together, they had decided to reject the demands of the British to collect taxes. This had angered Yusuf Khan, who had employed cruel methods to collect taxes. He approached Atebram with an army of thousands of soldiers due to the treachery of one Kurumalai Turai. The Ettapuram army was defeated, and Jagavira Rama Ettappar and Alagumuthu Kone went to a nearby jungle. There, Jagavira Rama died, and Alagumuthu Kone made Jagavira's son Venkatesa the polygarch of Ettapuram. Collecting an army of youth, Alagumuthu Kone went to war with Yusuf Khan in Peddanayakanur fort. Unfortunately, his plan was exposed by a minister of Kururmalai. So Alagumuthu Khan's army had to face the British forces led by Yusuf Khan on an open field. Despite being outnumbered by the British forces, they fought bravely. After a fiery battle that lasted more than half a day, Alagumuthu Khan was defeated. He, along with those who survived the battle, were arrested. They were taken to a place called Nadukattur. Alagumuthu Kone was asked to apologize and pay all taxes due immediately. He refused and categorically rejected Yusuf Khan's demand. He was then tied to the mouth of the cannon with iron chains and was blown to pieces. The right hand of the 248 survivors of the battle was cut off by British forces. The Kattalankulam palaces and the fort built by Alagumuthu Kone were destroyed by the British. Alagumuthu Kone was an early warrior against British authoritarianism. He left a legacy that was an inspiration for the likes of Kattabomman and Marudha brothers to take the rebellion against British on a grand scale. So far, we discussed about little about the Veeran Alagumuthu Kone. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.